In this video, I'm going to cover the final leg of the race for this class, which is the Capstone project. So when you come to our course link in Blackboard, you want to click on the assignment submission link on the left-hand side from the navigation pane. Then you want to scroll down and click on Capstone project. Now in this folder, you'll see several links, so we'll start from the top down. So obviously you have done the Capstone project overview because you're viewing the video now. So you want to get the instructions. So you want to go ahead and open up the PDF file called Capstone Project. I highly recommend that you print this out as well. So as you read through the instructions, you'll see the basically the overview is you will be researching a technology, and then you and your team will be collaborating and sharing information with the rest of the class. So you'll see the objectives listed and then just the general instructions. So you will have a partner for this project, and you and your team will research one of the technologies from the topic list on the next page. Now you will be presenting your findings to the class by actually recording your presentation using Adobe Connect. So we will not be meeting in the classroom. We will not have a set date and time that we will come together as a class for these presentations. The recording and required presentation document must be completed by the date listed. Now, keep in mind, if you're seeing this video and it's past that date, it's probably because you're viewing this video in a different semester. So make sure you're paying attention to the dates. Now, what I will do as the instructor, I will be responsible for uploading your team's recording through the links that I will have in the discussion forum for each team. But please contact me when you are done recording your presentation so that I can get those uploaded earlier. Once the team videos are available, each student, not team member, but each student will review and post a comment for each team's video content. So you have to view every team's presentation, and you will be making comments on every team's presentation as well. Your grading is going to be broken down into two parts: team contribution and individual contributions, and I'll talk about that later on. So let's go ahead and take a look at getting started. So the first thing you do is you need to find your team. So find your name and who your partner is and note your team letter. Then you want to contact that individual. Now you can go to the send email feature located under Tools and Blackboard. Then you need to get organized and start working. So you guys want to exchange contact information, have dialogue, what you guys think you want to do as far as topic, how you're going to work with each other, and I highly recommend define the rules after you get done with the research. But this is a list of the topics that you can choose from. Now, if your team has a suggestion that's not on that list, have an interest in something else, please send me an email for approval prior to doing your research. So once you guys decide on a topic, get organized, decide if you're going to break up the research or if you're both going to just go out and start researching and come together and have the discussion and see which pieces of the information that's been collected will be used in the presentation. I highly recommend that you use OneNote for collecting your information prior to come together as a team when it's time to collaborate. You will also be presenting this information using some sort of presentation software, whether it's PowerPoint, Prezi, or if you have your own particular presentation software that you would like to use as you're recording this in Adobe Connect. So now here are the project requirements. So for the team presentation document, again, you're going to use PowerPoint or any other type of software to present your findings. And the presentation must include an introduction page or slide that includes the technology name and your team member names, a description of the technology, application or the technology in use, and again, this could be an embedded video or it can be a link out to the video, but make sure you do have that description of how it can be used for business and for personal use, and then the advantages and disadvantages of the technology and what you have found as far as projected future of the technology. And you can add anything else to this as well, but this is the minimum. Each team will submit their presentation document in a PDF file format in your team's thread located in the Capstone project discussion forum and in the assignment link. So once you create this presentation document, not only are you going to use it when you record your presentation video in Adobe Connect, but you will be submitting the file itself in 2 places, and it does need to be saved as a PDF file. So please do not submit a PowerPoint file. Please do not submit any other type of file. Your programs, you can go to the file command, save as, and change it to a PDF. So I'm expecting a PDF, so it's universal for everybody to view. So you will be submitting that PDF file again in the Capstone project discussion forum. Each team will have a thread in there in which you can post the PDF file, and that's where you will also have your videos posted by the instructor. And then you will have an assignment link in the Capstone project folder as well in Blackboard. Now there are due dates for the team presentation document, which is the same date when your video needs to be completed, and you need to notify me so I can upload the video. Alright, the second requirement is the visual presentation, which is what I've been referring to, which is the video itself. So since we are not coming together in the same time date for the presentation, each team will use Adobe Connect to record their presentation. So you will have to go into Adobe Connect and play with how to record. Everybody will have host permissions in your team meeting, so you can go up to the menu and choose record. Now if you have to record several times, please let me know which one I'm going to be using. More likely it'll be the last one, but again, let me know. So anyway, so keep that in mind. You've got the actual team presentation document, which you'll be using in your visual presentation recording in Adobe Connect. Okay, let's move down to the third and fourth areas. Now this is where the evaluations come in. There will be a team evaluation and a student feedback. On the team evaluation, team members will complete a team evaluation form located in the Capstone project folder. And again, I have a due date when it will be available. I like to make these available after everything's been submitted and you have had some time to decompress from the project and really think from beginning to end how you and your partner worked with each other. So each team member will evaluate his or her own contributions to the project, and you will also evaluate your team members' contribution to the project. And again, there's going to be a due date for the team evaluation form. So you'll see 2 separate forms in our course link in Blackboard and the Capstone project folder. One will be where you evaluate yourself, and the other one is where you evaluate your partner or partners. Then you have the student feedback. Now the student feedback, this is where each student, not each team, but each student will comment on every team's presentation. And this is going to be located in the Capstone project discussion forum. There will be a thread for each team. You will go in there, view their video, and then if you want to view their PDF file of their document, you can. Otherwise, you should be seeing it in the video. And then you're going to make some comments. So I'll have some questions there that everybody will have to answer for each team. So please note the due date for that. I cannot extend those due dates, so keep that in mind. So 4 things will be happening on this one. Again, you will have your team presentation document itself, and that is like a PowerPoint presentation or another type of software, but it does need to be saved as a PDF file. You will upload it in the Capstone project discussion forum and in the assignment link in the Capstone project folder in Blackboard. The second thing will be the actual recording of your presentation, which you will be using Adobe Connect and using the recording feature in Adobe Connect. I will be responsible for uploading the link to that presentation, but you do need to contact me to let me know that it is completed. And then you have the team evaluations. Keep in mind that's a 2-part. You evaluate yourself and you evaluate your team member. And then the fourth and final is going back into Blackboard to the discussion forum, and that's where you're going to be commenting on every team's presentation. So you'll see the grading breakdown here, the team grade, the individual grade. So the team grade will be basically it's the first 3 items: presentation document, the recording, the evaluations. The 25% is your feedback to each team in the discussion forum. And then I just give you a summary of these deadlines just in case. That way it might help you out, but they should be the same as listed up here underneath the project requirements. If you have any questions about the assignment, please let me know, but you will see all of these links here, and I will also have your team meeting links is in this folder. Please make sure you are using the correct browser as indicated in the instructions when you are going to the team meetings that I've created in Adobe Connect. And if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. But have a great time with this project. This is your time to just dig, research, find those things of interest to you and your partner, and have fun. Have fun with this assignment. So don't overthink it. Relax and have a great time. Take care.